Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hazy Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free night. And the beer we're going for tonight is a Lucky Saint brew. This one, it is their Hazy IPA, and it's a new one. It's a new Hazy IPA that weighs in at 0.5% ABV. For those who are interested, there are only 59 calories in the can. And it says it's a juicy hazy IPA with notes of tropical and stone fruit. Brewed with pale malts and New World hops, this balanced IPA is left unfiltered for maximum flavour. So, yeah. The Lucky Saint Lager was really good. It's verging on the best alcohol-free lager you can buy in a supermarket. And, yeah, I have high hopes for this one. But before we continue, I just want to say a big thanks to Stan at work who got me this one. He spotted it while he was perusing for other things online, bought himself some and bought one in for me to try. So thanks, Stan, for this one. So let's get it out into a glass and see what we think, shall we? Pouring into my AF Beer Club glass. And the pour is pale, slightly hazy, not massively. I think that will do for the pour, initial one anyway. So you've got a pale yellow, slightly hazy beer with a nice white head on it. It's got a decent roll. Yeah, it's more hazy than I give it credit for. You can't really see my boat race through it. But yeah, looks all right. Looks like a typical New England IPA of the alcohol-free variety. Let's have a whiff. There is stone fruit. There is. There's plenty of that. Plenty of peach. Plenty of nectarine. Hints of mango. But there's also something slightly smoky. Don't know if it's my nose or what, but yeah, it comes to me as a slightly smoky note. Unusual. It's certainly in an IPA anyway. But nevertheless, it smells fruity, summery, and it smells quite, quite strong on the nose. So, looks good, smells all right. So a taste. Cheers. Body's lovely, medium weight, reasonably heavy carbonation, but not OTT. And whilst I get the stone fruit, I am getting that little something different. It's verging on smoke, but it's not smoke. It's definitely savoury. And if I was a betting man, I would say there's mosaic hops in this. It's got an almost oniony edge to it, and mosaic can sometimes bring that. So hopefully when I tag Lucky Saint in this one on Twitter later, or X as they call it nowadays, maybe they'll confirm. Maybe, I don't know. It is ever so slightly dank, and I like that. Fruity, tropical. It's really quite a nice beer, actually. And the finish is, it's hoppy. It's nice and hoppy, fruity, sweet, pretty well balanced, actually. And overall, really quite nice. May have to get some more for that. So, we shall go to the Scoreboard of Joy, which is quite interesting tonight. It's a new beer in the range, new overall, really. And there have only been 8 check-ins, but Untapped has got an average score of 0. Not so sure that that's right. I cannot imagine all 8 people scored at 0. I didn't check before writing the board up. Let's do that now. No, they didn't. Let's leave it at that. I won't delve too deep into the scores, but they didn't score at 0. So my Scoreboard of Joy has currently void of everything. We're going to give it the looks, the aroma, the body, the taste, and the finish as always, and the bonus points if it's good enough. So, visually, let's top it off. It's not a bad looking beer. It's about right for a New England style. It's got the right colour, just about an acceptable level of haze, and a nice white head. Yeah, I can't really fault that. So I'm going to give it a point. The aroma, I think, is going to be love or hate. Like I say, it's got that slightly savoury edge, verges on smoky. People might not like that. Me, I quite like it. I do like the stone fruit. I do like the peach and the nectarine. I do like the little hints of other things that you get. Yeah, it is stone fruit heavy. I can see why that slightly savoury note might be a little bit polarising though. It's good strength. I like it. I'm going to give it the 0.75. The body, decent. Medium weight. Slightly heavy carbonation, but not OTT. There's plenty of it, but it's not too much. It's not gassy. I would like it toned down just a smidgen, but not a lot. So again, I'm going to give it the 0.75. The taste, I like. It is, again, much like the aroma, slightly polarizing. You've got that savory edge, I would swear is mosaic. It's got that oniony thing sitting behind the stone fruity, slightly tropical hops. I'm going to give it the 0.75 also. And I'm going to give the same score to the finish, the 0.75, because whilst it's reasonably hoppy, it doesn't last for that long. And it just needs more of that finish. It's hoppy, it's fruity, it's balanced, it's relatively sweet. I like it. So the Lucky Saint Hazy IPA has got 4 out of 5 from me. So let's go to the bonus points. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. I would buy that one again. I like that distinctive flavour. It's different. It separates it from the plethora of other similar beers in the market. Value for money. Well, I got this one for free from Stan, so yeah, absolutely good value for money. It's if it's going to be priced at a similar price point to the lager, then yes, it would be value for money. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say yes, it's value for money. But because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5, it can't have the full bonus. But it has got 4 out of 5 with a couple of bonuses for good measure. So there we go. A good way to start Friday night. It's there's only one more Friday between now and Christmas, and next Friday will be the alcohol-free beer of the year video. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, keep your eyes peeled next Friday. But for now, this Lucky Saint, this little orange can of joy has been rather pleasant, and I've got a little bit more to enjoy. So I'm going to go and do that whilst I get the video uploaded for your viewing pleasure. And speaking of which, that's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.